Hello everyone, my name is Ankit and I'm from TPSA. I'm doing a company review session on Adidas. So let's get started. Company profile. Name Adidas, founded on 18th August 1949. Founder is Adi Dassler. Headquarters in Herzogenrath, Germany. Availability of products, global. Types of products, accessories, clothing, footwear, and they all are related to sport. Number of employees, 59,533. So let's get to introduction. How did Adidas get its name? The name Adidas is an abbreviation of the name of the founder itself, Adolf Adi Dassler. As you can hear that Adi Dassler is similar to Adidas, so that's how the name got invented. The Dassler family began manufacturing shoes after World War One. It's a great thing. And in 1936 Berlin Olympics, uh, the star Jesse Owens wore the shoes that were gifted by Ari Dassler. So let's see the competitors. So these are the big time competitors for Adidas all time. As you can all see, Nike, Fila, Reebok, Puma, Under Armour, Skechers. Now let's see the net income. The net income is like that, and the blue color indicates Adidas, and we can see that there is a incline. In 2006, it's somewhere near 486 million euros, and by the year of 2019, it is 1977. So we can say that it's really working good, doing good. Now let's see the SWOT analysis for Adidas. Let's talk about strengths, brand reputation, recognition, diverse products, culture driven innovation, supply chain management, strong international presence. And weaknesses, as I said, Nike was the biggest competitor for Adidas, so they wasted a lot of resources trying to overtake Nike, and lack of success with Solomon acquisition and corporate strategy to overtake Nike has caused Adidas to make poor decisions. So Adidas had made some poor decisions in order to overtake Nike, but it didn't work. So that's it. And let's talk about opportunities. Growth rates for footwear and apparel: Central Asia 13%, Eastern Europe 20%, China 15%. Nike's reputation and presence, a leader in marketing and advertising. Sponsorship and endorsements may go wrong. Like example, Kobe Bryant. So Kobe Bryant was endorsed for Adidas, and he has died unfortunately in a crash. So controlling subcontractor quality may go negative sometimes, and it can be devastating. Now let's look at CSR activities. These are the main activities: environmental issue concerns, sustainability and material usage, and labor rights. And they do recycle in both companies and factories. And they recycle products like inlay, soles, textiles, metals, plastics, packaging, and rubbles. And Adidas also works with organic cotton farmer and use their products. Let's talk about some awards. Stop Slavery Award. It was given to Adidas in the year of 2017, and it was announced as the overall winner of the second Thomson Reuters Foundation Stop Slavery Award in London. The award celebrates businesses that excel in identifying, investigating, and rooting out forced labor from their supply chains. Adidas was praised for its transparent audits, strong responsible sourcing guidelines, and robust tools to trace higher risk supply chain. And again, in September 2019, for the 20th year in a row, Adidas has been included in the Dow Jones Sustainability Indices (DJSI). Luxury goods industry, Adidas was ranked as the best in the industry for brand management, information security, cyber security, system availability, environmental policy, and eco efficiency, social reporting, talent attraction, and retention. So these are the strategies. Market existing, new existing. Market penetration, global brand visibility, advertisement sponsorship, market development, new markets. And this is a new existing. Product development, new products, relevant modified products, diversification and innovation, casual footwear. This is a Porter's five force theory. Supply bargaining power, stakeholders influence and shapes, like it was like Nike and Under Armour, and potential entrants, moderate threats. So there are consumer base that currently pursuing a clothing line in the athletic apparel industry, and Levi's was also the competition. Bargaining power of buyers customers, this was a high threat. End customers are price sensitive. Wholesalers were also looking for high bargaining leverage between manufacturers and retailers. And now let's talk about competitive substitutes. It's a low threat, but still it is a threat. Rivalry among existing competitors. Potential entrants. So these are always been there for Adidas to tackle with, and but still it is doing good according to the environmental factors. It has been changing, and the innovations have always been made. So that is it, guys. And I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, sir.